Don't really have anything specific to talk about, just gonna ramble. Yeah, we had some snow over the weekend. It stuck for like 5 seconds and then went away. North of where we are, they got a lot of snow. And it was causing problems, like 6 inches or something like that in some parts of the mountains. But I think I need more coffee today. But mostly I just have a little bit of time to kill, so I thought I would log on here and say hello to everybody. And see how everyone was doing this fine, bright morning. It's not very bright here. It's actually still a little chilly. This way. I've got to be somewhere in about half an hour. Good morning. I'm just wandering about, trying not to fall back to sleep. What are you up to this morning? I just realized one thing I do need to do is I do need to go get some coffee beans, and there's a new roaster that I want to check out. So we're going to go over there and see what they have to offer. I belong to a company where I'm a rep for them to sell coffee for them, and I love their coffee, but they're very, very slow with their shipping. So I need something to fill in. Like, I get a subscription box once a month from them, but I need to fill in because it's not quite enough for the entire month. Mostly because I drink way too much coffee. Although today it feels like I haven't had enough coffee. I was up late last night. Didn't realize what time it was. I'm sitting there and I'm getting so tired, and I'm like, okay. When it was over, I realized why I was getting so tired. But I was playing a game online with Monarch Moments channel, and it was a lot of fun. You guys should check it out. We played something called Clickbait. And I love to play board games and cards and things like that, but I just never really have a chance to, between working and everything else. You know, a lot of people here are just trying to make ends meet. They don't have time to do things like play games. And a lot of my friends, I used to have a weekly or monthly game night where once a month we would have a theme. I think it was on the first Saturday or first Sunday of every house it was. They would cook food for everybody, and it was a theme for the month. Like May would be Mardi Gras, so we'd have that, and then whoever's birthday, it was a lot of fun. One time we had game night actually happen, and so we were having game night, and my roommate invited people over for the fight, so we just kind of combined everything. We were playing Monopoly. And we may have been consuming alcoholic beverages. We were more rowdy, far more rowdy than the fight people. It was kind of funny. Hey Pam, good morning. Yeah, I've never been on their channel before. And I like doing things like that and trivia. I get kind of aggravated with trivia sometimes, playing it depending on the channel, because sometimes there's some channels that they don't have uniform rules, and I'm very weird black or white type person. So I get aggravated. I may be a little bit competitive when it comes to gaming. And I don't know if competitive is the right word. Maybe. I don't know. Oh my gosh. That guy just turned right in front of that ambulance. So sometimes I'll be playing trivia and I'll just kind of disappear. It's mostly because I get aggravated, and I know it's just me being aggravated and silly. So I just take myself away from it. But game night's fun. Just have, when there's rules, you have to stick to the rules. It's good to put them all out there in the beginning, and stick to them. And I'm a little crazy with that. And I know that. At least I know that. And I know it's me. So MARTA train station here on the right. That's our transit for the city, part of the transit system for the city. They're building a big Publix back there on the left. And right here on the left is First Oriental Market. It's called First Oriental because it was one of the first Asian markets. They've been there forever. I'm sleepy. This here on the left is new. It used to be Progressive Insurance. Now it's a Mercedes repair place. They used to have a smaller place over by the grocery store. There's a wine shop there on the right. That used to be a junk store. There's an antique store, Kudzu Antique Market on the left. One day I'm going to go in there because it looks like it would be lots of interesting things. I've heard good things about it. Just never got around to going in there. This is all brand new. Ink and Alloy is a tattoo shop, piercings. But that coffee shop there, supposedly they brew or roast coffee. So we're gonna go in there and find out if, of course, we can find some place to park. That's not even a parking place, okay. Guess we'll park over there. Parallel parking over here, so we'll park here. I shall not park in this one because there's a fire hydrant there and I just don't feel comfortable parking there, even though it does not say no parking. So we'll park here. I would like to get a tattoo, Pam. Another one. I don't have the money right now. Yeah, Mike, don't let your phone die. Yeah, I don't know the artists there. I know some artists around town. I don't know who opened that one. That Peas in the Pod place, it's for kids. I'm not sure exactly what it is, but it used to be in downtown Avondale. But, it'll be interesting. Hopefully they roast some good stuff. But yeah, I have another tattoo that I want to get. I would love to get like a koala bear on my arm to cover up another tattoo that I have there that I don't like. It was my first tattoo. And my ex did it and he did a really bad job. But I've always loved koala bears since I was a little kid, and just, you know, all the stuff that's been happening over in Australia. And I thought it would be a nice little tribute. But I have tattoos on my leg too. There's snowflakes that kind of wrap around my left calf and go down my foot. Ah. Yeah, if I had money, I would have a lot more tattoos than what I have. And it's kind of funny because I'm backwards from everyone. Most people, it hurts when they do the bony part and tickles, if you will, when they do the more meaty part of your skin, the muscly part. I'm the exact opposite. It tickles on the bone. It's really hard for me to sit still, and the meaty part hurts, like, little needles sticking into my skin, because that's exactly what it is. And I don't know why I'm backwards. It's not abnormal for me to be backwards, but I am backwards. So I think I'm going to call it for now. I'm going to go in here and wander around this little coffee shop and see what all they got in there. Use the restroom, because I've already had way too much coffee this morning. Yeah, Pam, like I said, I'm backwards. It tickles. I've always been uber ticklish anyway, but it didn't, like, the top of my foot, it didn't hurt at all. It tickled. And same with my arm, because it's on the part where there's no meat. I don't know, Pam. I haven't been in this coffee shop yet. That's why I'm going in to check it out. I say it's new, but I'm not sure how long they've been here, but they've been here for a little bit. It's not like new opened this week or anything like that, but I just have not been in here yet, and I need to find a local roaster to get coffee from, because I'm very picky about my coffee, and fresh roasted coffee, when you grind it and do it at home, is so much smoother than the stuff you buy in the grocery store, because most of the time the stuff that you buy in the grocery store was roasted at least a month before by the time you get it, and you never know how stale the beans are or anything like that. Oh wow, Pam. I do my coffee up the night before, so I get out of bed in the morning and I go get it, and then I go back to bed and I sit there and stare at the news and my phone and drink my coffee until I can function enough to do anything else. I stayed up too late last night. I think it was like 2 o'clock by the time I went to sleep, because I can't, once I got done with the game, I couldn't, just go to bed and go right to sleep. I'm one of those that's cursed to not be able to go right to sleep. I have to go to bed. I have to sit there and play my little game on my phone. Then I have to read or watch TV, something like that, to shut my brain off. Yeah, notifications are fun. I've noticed there's certain times when I get more notifications over others. That's my old neighbor, I think. Oh no, it's not. Looks like a younger version of my old neighbor, but anyway. But yeah, like right before lunchtime, my phone goes nuts. Right before noon, because everybody goes to lunch at noon. They figure people are getting ready to go to lunch, and they're looking at their phone, reading their emails, so that's when all the little things start going off. Well, Mike, you can turn your volume off. Yeah, I used to wake up constantly during the night, and when I would wake up, I wouldn't be able to get back to sleep. But they put me on some medication for that, which is also considered an antidepressant, and it's made a huge difference in my life. It is a maintenance med, and it's not really a sleep med. So while it makes it easier for me to go to sleep, it doesn't put me to sleep. And it doesn't keep me asleep. So, like, if something were to happen, I would wake up. But now, like, if I have to wake up and go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, I go right back to sleep. Whereas before, I'd wake up, go to the bathroom in the middle of the night, and 3 hours later, I'd go back to sleep, if I was lucky. So, but it's made a world of difference in my life. Because not functioning on no sleep for weeks at a time just does not work. I think, though, that my medication needs adjusted. But what I did instead of adjusting is I cut back on it a little bit because I build tolerance too fast. I cut back on it a little bit, and then I started taking it again normally. And then I take Singular. I'm supposed to be taking Singular during the day so I can breathe. I keep forgetting to do it. It's also a maintenance med. And what a maintenance med is for those that might not know, you can take a medicine like NyQuil. It's going to affect you right away. Maintenance meds are meds that you need to build in your system and maintain in order for them to work. And that's what Singular is. Yeah, my phone's always on silent no matter what. But okay, well, I'm gonna go get this done because I need to be somewhere at 11:30 to walk another puppy. And I will chat with you guys later. I hope you guys have a great day. Take naps if you need to. Think of me wishing I could take a nap. Have fun, you guys. Behave. No troubles. Where are my things? There it is.